times where when I was a kid and my dad told me, oh, I'm coming to get you, I'm doing this for you, I'm doing that, and then got ready, got dressed, got pulled together just for him not to show up, not to be there. So I think for me, for men, for guys, you, I don't believe shit. I don't believe nothing a man says, bro. Like, you gotta really show me, bro. You gotta show me. Because I've heard words. I've heard, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that. I've heard it from my own dad. I've heard it from someone I consider my stepdad. I've heard it. And they did not do, you know what I'm saying? They didn't show up. They weren't there. They just weren't.
Let's talk Aura by Cured. These little supplements support gut health and immunity, and they're totally vegan. Go get some and use code DesireeH for 15% off.
I hope you're ready for this next step. Russ was lazy and asking for help was weak. Sip 3. Now, this is our last sip of the night, but that doesn't mean that is the least relevant. Okay? I'm black, obviously. Ooh, she's black. Whoa, dude. No, I'm black. A lot of us were raised to just keep moving forward. Keep going. Keep going. You don't stop. Make it move. Make it move. Make it move. Make it happen. Figure something out. You know what I'm saying? And depending on the way you were raised, you either were put in a position where asking for help was okay, or you learned that asking for help was irrelevant because you weren't going to give a shit. Like, what am I asking for help for? That was me. I told you guys that there were moments when I was growing up that my mom would just, like, I felt like she was putting other people's kids above her own kids. Like, I had to work, and my mom literally, like, I took the bus to work. Don't get me wrong. Like, there was lots of times that I would take the bus to work. I would take the bus to anywhere, everywhere, get on the bus, take an Uber, Lyft, whatever. Like, if I got somewhere to go, I gotta go, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Sometimes I call my uncle, who knows. But there were times when it was like, it was late. I had to get off of work, okay? And the bus, anyone who took the bus, you know that after a certain time, the buses stop running. No, take a seat. The buses stop running. So you need to either be out of work before the last bus, or you need to have yourself another ride to be able to pick you up. Well, my mom literally told me, I got off of work. My mom told me, oh yeah, you're gonna have to take the bus. You're gonna have to get on the bus. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Take a seat.
You done?
Yeah, take a seat. Wait for me to be done, okay? You gotta sit here. You gotta be quiet though, okay? Okay? So like I was saying, I literally took the bus. There was one time when it was pretty late. I asked my mom, hey, do you think you'll be able to pick me up? You know, I'm getting out of work pretty late. She told me, oh, take the bus, get on an Uber, whatever. But then, in that same sentence, told me that her partner's kids were calling because they needed a ride from work as well. And the kicker was, she was going to go get them. She was going to go get them, and because she was going to go get them, she was not going to be able to come and get me because we were on two separate sides of town. So, as you can imagine, pissed off. Because I'm like, I'm your daughter. You don't want to, alright. So, I called her man. No, yes, I called him. And I was like, yo, like, it's about to be late. When I get off of work, buses, this. If you don't, you know what I'm saying, can y'all either come and get me or send me extra money to get on an Uber or a Lyft, because, you know, buses aren't going to be running right now. Ultimately, I got picked up that night. But the only reason I got picked up that night is because he said, oh, we're going to go pick her up. It wasn't because my mom said it. And no, like I said before, this is not to bash my mom. This isn't a, oh, she's a terrible mom. This isn't that at all. Me and her have had our conversations. We have mended said issue. You know what I'm saying? Me and my mom are good. But situations like that, and situations where people would tell me they're going to do something for me and don't do it, or don't show up, or I feel like I'm begging you to do something for me, I no longer want you to do it, and I just figure it out for myself, which led to me being hyper independent. Yes, hyper independent. So I had no problem helping other people, giving to other people, pouring in other people, doing things for other people, because I just felt like I never wanted people to feel like I couldn't be called on, or they couldn't ask me to do something for them, or I wouldn't show up for them. But I never felt like, just because I'm doing this for you, I just never felt like I believed that they would ever show up for me or do the same thing for me. And it wasn't like a situation of, oh, I'm only doing this because I want you to do something for me. But it definitely was like, I'm doing this and I just know you're not ever going to do this for me. They might prove me wrong and I'm appreciative. But for the most part, my thoughts are always, these motherfuckers is not going to show up for me. Or, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't care like that. They're not going to care like that. Yeah. So I became excessively self-efficient, figuring out things for myself, figuring out how to get things done for myself. I could be struggling in a situation and I'm not going to say anything to somebody, because what are you going to do to fix it? There's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? Like, I got to just figure it out. I got to get it handled. I've had people tell me, oh, I got you, I'm going to help you. And then I'm looking for the help. Even I'm looking, or I got to go and search for you to get the help. I just don't care for that. Like, if I just feel like if you tell me you're going to do something for me, then do it. If you tell me you're going to send me $300, I shouldn't have to find you to get that $300. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just go and figure it out myself. I'll go find, you know what I'm saying? I'll go figure it out. I'll find another way to make the $300, because I'm not begging you. I'm not about to ask you again. If you told me you was gonna give me something and you don't do it, then that's just what it is. Okay, you didn't do it. Fuck it. I'm gonna figure it out. That's just how I live. That's just how things have happened for me. Like, I'm working on that, because that's not healthy. That's not okay. That's not how you have, like, productive relationships with anybody either. Like, if you're in a relationship with a man and you want to be taken care of, and he wants to take care of you, and he wants to be there for you, if you are always like, I'll figure it out, I got it, I can handle it, all men, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to open up to him and tell him that something is you're struggling with something, or something's bothering you, or something, you need help with something, because you're automatically just thinking like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're not, what are you going to be able to do for me because of past situations, like past people? That relationship's not going to work. It's just not. And you have to stop and you have to think about it, and you need to evaluate your hyper independence.
Yeah.
Because it's cool to be independent and be able to do things for yourself and be able to show up for yourself. That's a really good thing. You want to be able to do that stuff. You want to be able to count on yourself. But if you move through the world as if you're the only person you can count on outside of God, that's not safe. That's not okay. And it's just, it's hard. It's hard. It's very hard if you go throughout life and you feel like you can't trust anybody else to show up for you. You don't feel like you can trust somebody else to be there for you. Like, I've had plenty of times where when I was a kid and my dad told me, oh, I'm coming to get you, I'm doing this for you, I'm doing that, and then got ready, got dressed, got pulled together, just for him not to show up, not to be there. So I think for me, for men, for guys, dude, I don't believe shit. I don't believe nothing a man says, bro. Like, you gotta really show me, bro. You gotta show me. Because I've heard words. I've heard, I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that. I've heard it from my own dad. I've heard it from someone I consider my stepdad. I've heard it. And they did not do. You know what I'm saying? They didn't show up. They weren't there. They just weren't. So I don't believe anything that a man says to me. I really don't. Is it fair? Probably not. But it's the truth. And that is my hyper-independence. That is something that I am working on. That is something that I am trying to move away from. Because I don't want to show my daughter that. I do not want her to feel like, I do not want her to feel like she can't depend on anyone. Like, I want her to be independent. I want her to be able to do things by herself and for herself. But I want her to know that if she calls for mommy, mommy's going to be there. Mommy's going to show up, right? I want even her dad wants her to know if she calls for daddy, daddy's going to be there. Daddy's going to show up. She's never going to be in a situation where she calls out for either one of us and we don't answer for her and we don't show up for her. I think that is a really good way to help to not pass on hyper independence. It's to making sure that, what are you doing? Stop. Can you go get some hand sanitizer, please?
For you?
For both of us. You digged in your nose too. I'm such a mom. Get it? But ultimately, like I'm saying, I'm hyper independent. I'm working on it because I don't want my daughter to be like that. Get the hand sanitizer, baby.
Oh, by the way, Courtney.
Bring it here.
Wait a minute.
Let's see your little hand.
Wait a minute. I'm going to get my own.
Okay, you got it?
Oh.
You don't need a whole lot. You got little hands, okay?
But I'm behind with him, my baby.
Well, you have little hands like a toddler. You don't have adult hands, so you don't need a lot. That's enough for you.
It may take a few minutes.
Then can Lily and I just go now, please? I've heard Miss
So.
Joyce has the best treats, and I want to get there before she runs out. I promise to be super good.
Now, what do you think?
And the streets are closed to traffic for Halloween. Remember? And we'll stay right around.
It's not straining.
Okay.
It's a survival strategy. Thank you. And it needs to be retired. Okay? Hyper independence. It means an excessive need to handle everything alone, often rooted in early experiences where depending on others felt unsafe or unreliable. Looks like strength from the outside, but it's isolation from the inside. When you're the person dealing with it, it's very isolating because you just feel like you can't call on anybody to do something for you. quite literally
Not yet, Mr. Fireside. First, we gotta fix your truck.
a person who believed that being hyper independent was strength, and it would just meant that I can handle things on my own. But it just meant that I never trusted anybody enough to. Please stop it. It just means that I never trusted anybody enough to give them something off my plate. Or not even that, but like to let them help me hold up my plate. Because I always assume, no, not even assume. I simply believe, based off of my past experiences, so it's a presumption, that they're gonna let the plate fall. No.
Love you, Mama.
I love you too, baby. That's the end of episode 2. I'll see you guys next week when we get into episode 3. If you haven't seen episode 1, parts 1 and 2, make sure you go and watch those. There are a couple videos back, so that you can really get the full experience of this series. But thanks for joining me on Let's Sip on That. And I can't wait to see you guys next week. That's the sip for tonight. Drop in the comments what's something you did for years before you realized nobody actually made you do it. You just inherited it. Big or small, drop it. I'm not judging you. We listen and we don't judge. Okay? I can't wait to see you guys next week while we tap in to episode 3. Love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed Let's Sip on That. Because I sure enjoyed talking to you.
You okay, Mommy? Don't worry about me.
Bye.
It's so great I'm getting to use